Welcome back to my channel, CEOs. In this video, we are digging into why you are getting ghosted. And you're doing all the right things, right? You're clicking with the couple in the consult, you're sending a proposal after the consult, but then crickets, nothing, nada. And it's so frustrating. If this feels like you're gonna wanna tune in close because in this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes inside my Wedding Pro CEO Accelerator, where you're gonna get to sit in on a live monthly coaching call where we work through this exact scenario so that you can stop getting ghosted and start getting booked. Sammy, what you got?
I have a question. A couple of calls ago, we were talking about how you don't do proposals and you go straight to the contract after a consult call. So just want to walk through that process and see. Right now, like, I so heavily lean on our proposals. It scares me to take them away, but like if it works better and gets people to sign these contracts quicker than they are now, like, sign me up. I just need to know how to do it.
Okay, so tell me your current process, Sammy.
Yes, so current process, lead fills out the form on the website. We get an automated response. It goes to them with like just some, general information and the link to my calendar to schedule a call. Then my VA, once she can get to them, sends like more detailed information and follows up on, scheduling a call and has them fill out a like pre-consult form that gives me more information about their budget and all of that. Then I do the consultation call, but from there I send them proposal that has like detailed of everything that's included in the packages and the pricing information. Then from there, I just tell them like, when you're ready to see a contract, let me know, and then I'll send that over. And right now, I'm getting so stuck after I send those proposals, just like crickets. So looking for some advice there.
Okay, so the first question I'd ask is, so Julie's asking, when is the first time they see pricing?
So they see pricing they see a price range in that first automated email that they get right after they submit the form. Then specific pricing is on the proposal.
So they get a link to book a consult on your calendar, but then you mentioned, and I could have just heard this wrong, but then your VA sends them an intake form, so like a pre-consult form.
It's on that automated email as well. So basically the automated email, just for like a personal touch that says, hey, I want to follow up, make sure you got this info, and here's like more information type of situation.
Okay. And so what do you use as your scheduling link?
Calendly.
You can make that those intake questions part of that booking process. Like they can't book the appointment until they answer the questions. Then the answers to those questions will go onto your calendar. It's just a real easy switch so that it's not two steps for the client either. And it's not two places for you to look for information. But the idea is to make the process faster for you and them. We do send a proposal for full service. And that's because our full service is customized by client. And obviously based on their budget and the scope of their event, the pricing is different. But for all of our other services, we do go straight to contract, because I guess my question is like, what is in the proposal that they're not already hearing at the consult or that they haven't seen in your packages?
I mean, nothing really. It's really reiterated. I mean, it's just kind of a breakdown of all the services that are included in those packages. So, and it's not much, it's just pretty, like I just put it in a pretty format.
But your packages are probably pretty too.
Yeah, they are.
And they've already made it that far. And I think what Madeline was asking yesterday was that you're kind of wanting to understand that assume the sale part plus this, like stop sending proposals kind of a thing. So what I want you to think about is when you let them leave a consult with, okay, well, I'll follow up with a proposal. And then now you've got work to do. Like you have to go get the proposal done. They can't even make a decision until you send said proposal and you're busy. And then by the time they get a chance to go back and look at the proposal, they're busy doing something else. They're distracted. And so it's not even necessarily that they don't want to book. It's just slowing the process down. So you've got them there in a consult. And so when you're ending the consult, if you've hit their pain points, if you've posed yourself as the expert, if you've gotten them to know, like, and trust you, The end of the consult should be, I am so excited about your wedding. It is going to be epic. And you've already started assembling like an amazing vendor team. Your venue is incredible. I can't wait to get started. I'll go ahead and send the contract over right away. That way we can lock in your date and we'll get started on planning. Hey there, CEO. If you're loving this video and you want to know more about how you can double and even triple your wedding business revenue, make sure to check out my Wedding Pro CEO Accelerator and jump inside so that we can make 2024 the year you level up your wedding business. And then the cool thing about that is that instead of you having to go create a proposal, your VA should be able to just send a contract and you now move on to the next money-making thing that you need to do for your business.
Gotcha. Will do. Thank you.
Just to jump onto that.
I was just going to say, Madeline, do you have anything before we end that topic?
I have a lot of clients when I get on the call, they're like, on the lead capture form, it's like, are you interested in full planning, like event management? And a lot of people write unsure. And so then I find that when I'm on the consult, they're like, well, maybe partial, but maybe full. Like, could you send me both? So then do I have to send a proposal at that stage to like how would I go about doing that?
I think it goes back to your consult again, because everything should be said in the consult. What are they looking for and saying like, can you send me both? If you've already talked, like you should be able to tell them the difference between both, right? And you should be able to tell them what service they need. So if they say like, can you send me both? I mean, I can, but like, what are your questions? Because I'd rather just answer your question. Like, what are we trying to compare? Because you've seen
our— try to do all the work on the consult call when you're with the client and you can sell yourself. And then we're not trying to sell ourselves after the consult call.
Correct.
On the consult. And I think I'm just bad at that, which is why like I wanted to re-listen, because what you had said, I wrote down notes, but it was just so good because I tried it on my last one, but then I immediately went back to old Maddie selling because I was like, it's a free call, like there's no pressure, like I'll send it, like, and as I was saying, I was like, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, but like it was coming out of my mouth. So I just think it's like I need to practice that. But
yeah,
have such a confidence that like I can sell them on the consult call, so then I can be like, I'm just gonna send over the contract. And I think that's where I might be losing people, because I'm like, there's no pressure, I'll send the proposal. Like,
Madeline, I have been there. Like I didn't birth my business and start assuming the sale the next day, right? Like it is a mindset shift. Like there are hundreds of people they could have chosen from on social media, on whatever. You've somehow made this very short list of people that they chose to spend their precious time with too. Own that. If the consult goes the way it should go, which is like, I'm not even talking about our services 90% of the consult. I'm talking about their wedding. Like I already am assuming I'm going to be their planner, so that when they say things like, my Aunt Sue is nuts, she's crazy, she will try to direct everything, and I'll be like, we have had many Aunt Sues in our lives. You don't need to worry about Aunt Sue because I will handle Aunt Sue. And so it puts them at ease, you know, like you're kind of already assuming the sale. It should feel like, of course we're working together, duh, we just like planned your whole wedding sitting here, we just like talked about all your pain points sitting here. So it's more a matter of like you being excited and kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet this Aunt Sue. Like her and I are going to become besties. So I'll go ahead and send a contract over today. And then once you get the payment and the contract signed, we lock you in, we'll get started on your planning.
Yeah, what you're saying is brilliant.
And you can totally do it. It's just a matter of, you have to be so in it with them. And I think the reason that it's hard to do the end is because the actual consult was very robotic as well. I'm not saying yours are, I don't know, right? But like if the whole consult is about, let me sell you, and here's all the reasons I'm different or better, it will feel transactional at the end because you haven't become their best friend, right? Like you've got to become the solution to their entire pain point during the consult so that the only answer is yes. If this video was helpful, make sure to check out the next videos linked in the description below so that you can learn more about how to build a profitable wedding business that you actually love.